Snake here, and welcome back to another video of how to make your own Minecraft intro in Blender. This is completely free, and yeah. So last episode, if you didn't see it, we have mapped our skin into this format from a 1.8 format. We removed the face, we used GIMP, and we mapped on all the hat layer up to the jacket layers to the to the primary layer, and then mapped it onto the skin. We also made the hat layer and deleted the transparent pixels. And now what I wanted for today's episode is to make an extruded hat layer, because you'll realize when you render this, or let me just quick render this, you can't even see it because it's so flat. All it does is a little shade, but otherwise it's just flat. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. Now, what you're going to want to do is select the hat layer over here and hit tab to go into edit mode. So, select a pixel of your jacket thing and jacket layer. I'm going to start with the back. I'm going to go to orthographic mode by pressing numpad 5, and let me just enable screencast keys. There we go. Okay, why is it doing that? Okay, now you will go into 1 and then go to behind by hitting Control and holding it down and then hitting 1. Then you will hit C and select all of these pixels, and you will go into like 3 or something like that, and you will extrude. Let's do it outwards. So E and hold Control to snap it, and there we go. Now we've got an extruded hat layer, but you'll realize it's white on the top and on the bottom, and when we render it, it won't look so nice. That's because the mapping for these pixels technically does not exist. So hit C again and like zoom in to make it really small, and let's get these pixels selected, remove these two, and do the same with and then you'll go over here into this window. If you don't know how to get here, you will hover over this triangle up here, click and drag straight down. Oh wait, I just did that wrong. That's exactly what you do not want to do. Click and drag straight to the left, click this little object view thingy and select UV image editor. Then it'll have render result. Click here and select your skin file. And the 1.8 rig skin doesn't really work properly because the mapping is incorrect on it anyways. So it's not that everything in the last episode went in vain. So yeah, select all the dots, and you'll want it to have a strong crease, whereas all of the lines are connected with a strong one, whereas you don't want it to be white like this. So Control Z, select it from the upper part, side, this side. I guess we'll just fix that later. And then you'll just drag this over so that you have a better view, and hit GZ, or just hold Control. And could I like snap it to a pixel or something? Actually, I could do that. So 1 negative and hit enter, and then we'll select this one and G1. G1. There we go. You have to hit GZ, and there we go. So now it should be correctly mapped on the bottom side, and you shouldn't see that ugly white thing or incorrect mapping. And just do the same on the top. Okay, now select this, and it should be stretched out throughout the whole skin. So what you'll do is when you select this, it'll only select one pixel. So what you're going to do is hit A to unselect it, hit B to box select, and click and drag to select all of the pixels right there, and just drag it back up here. And then B to box select this, and G to move it down. And it doesn't really matter how compressed it is because you still get the same result. Then this side we have to edit, so hit tab, and add these two. Click that like that, and just move it over. It doesn't matter how much, but just like the slightest bit will cover it up. And in case you want it to be double sure, then just do that, and if you render it, it'll come the same result. So yeah, that should be that and that now. And now I need this side. Is this side gonna be correct? Huh, that one's automatically correct. So yeah, now we can look from the top view and see into the hood, sort of. But we can't see it on the sides, so what you're gonna want to do is do the same on these sides. It's just you'll have to select this too. So select these, and there we go. Now extrude. Let's go into orthographic and extrude X by 2. I think we did it, and hit tab again. Okay, so now we're gonna want to select these tops. Then click here, do that. You're gonna want to move all of the pixels into the area that is darkest, because it is the edge after all. Also, I have a very simple skin, so this might not work for you guys, but to fix that, you'll want to take an edge, move it over to the closest parts of the pixel you can imagine, and hit A, and Shift S selected the pixels. Now this went wrong, which I kind of expected, to be honest with you guys, because whenever I do some in the tutorials it cannot work. So now we've got to move the whole thing all over again. And there we go. So now if we hit Control L and GZ, okay, now we select these sides right here, and we do the same thing. Okay, and do the same with the other side now. Okay, and now you guys will want to do the same with the bottom, or you could do it with this. But you know, the bottom you don't really see anyways. I'm gonna still do it though. So yeah. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna extrude it upwards instead of down. And then what you're gonna want to do if you extruded it up like me, which was apparently a dumb idea because I didn't see what happened coming. You're gonna reselect all the faces. And you're gonna want to go to front view and Shift D, Z, and hold Control and pull it down, back, and then it should be all correct, because otherwise it was sort of empty-ish. And then you're gonna want to select all the corner parts Actually, you're gonna want to select all the faces again. Here, you're gonna want to go into top view, G Y negative G Y and hold Control down and move it back to no Shift D Y and hold. You know, you get it most likely, hopefully, and you'll select all these faces. Now what you're going to want to do is extrude the face hat layer thingy. There's also, most skins have hoodies, so following these steps with my skin should be kind of easy for you guys, which I hope they are. If they aren't, you know, you might have something else in a hoodie. Like a hair layer, for example. Hair layers are also really complicated because you have to find the exact pixel and do it, but it'll just take longer than what it did to me to do mine. But my skin's quite simple, so. You will do Alt G. Okay, GZ -1 because I moved it up by exactly 1. And I had to remember that value. And now, there you go. You have it. You have your 3D hat layer, and it's got 0 glitches. Hopefully, if you know, did everything right. Also, another thing I won't do is set this glass to transparent because then I'd have to move the eye under here, where here, and the eyebrow because they'd both be visible, and it would probably cause a bunch of Z fighting because of the how close the hat layer is. But anyways, that'll be it for this episode of how to make an intro in Blender. This is part 2 of making a rig, I guess. And so yeah. And if it did help you, please like, comment, and subscribe, and tell me in the comments, guys, because I really like support. You know, it's like a child opening a Christmas present. And yeah, see you guys next time. Goodbye.